on guys, JSGC here, and we're here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the preview of the Manchester City game against Tottenham Hotspur, this time away from home. We may have only played them a couple of weeks ago, but we've got them again in the Premier League. So, after more than a week, Manchester City are back at Spurs away. City won 4-2 at the Etihad just over 2 weeks ago. Spurs were 2-0 up in that game, and I'm sure they'll be wanting revenge in this game. To Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, North London, Sunday, 5th of February 2023, with a 4:30 PM GMT kickoff time. It's Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester City in the Premier League. But before I do crack on with this preview, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. The aim 30,000 subscribers, less than 1900 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget as well, social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Email also in the description if you want to hit me up for any sponsorship for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 100 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. And finally, wanted to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by BetMate, who are running a £750 pot for this game. It's a £5 entry fee, paying up to the top 30 places. First place gets you a whopping £225. You can join this pot for free by using my code JSGC10 on sign up. You'll get £10 in free bets. It means you can use that free bet to join this pot. BetMate are also running a fantastic February special offer, which is called Freebie February, which you can go and check out. Every single pot, including this game between Spurs and Manchester City, have free pots available. The pot for this game is worth £50 for free. I'm in both the pots. Are you? Go and check it out. Normal rules do apply. Links and details there in the description, and we'll speak more about BetMate later on in the video. So, Tottenham Hotspur currently starting a run for Manchester City of 6 of our next 7 games being away from home. Very expensive if you go into these away games on a regular basis, of course, if you are lucky enough to be able to get tickets for them. Now, it's a ground that Manchester City have never won at. That needs to change if we want to win the Premier League, really. We've played 4 times here, and in all of them games that we've played at Tottenham Hotspur's new stadium, we've lost every single one. In fact, we've never scored at this stadium either. So if there's a bad omen, there it is. But if we're being honest, if City want to win the Premier League, then this is a game where we normally drop points, we normally lose, we normally don't even score. City need to change that. They need to score, they need to win, and that would be a big 3 points for Manchester City. Surely Tottenham Hotspur don't want to make life too easy for Arsenal at the top of the Premier League. If they end up winning the Premier League in May, trust me, the Arsenal fans, they will not shut up about it. Now, Tottenham Hotspur currently sitting in 5th place, 3 points behind Manchester United in 4th. Spurs have also played an extra game too. Realistically, they need 3 points. They need a win if they want to be finishing in the top 4 come the end of the season and finishing in them Champions League places. Now, there's lots of games to play. There's lots of things to play for. We are just over halfway through the season, so it's not the do-all and end-all. It's just you want to make life as easy as possible. Now, Harry Kane, he's got some stipulations riding on this game, including him becoming Tottenham Hotspur's leading all-time goal scorer. He's 1 goal away. He's currently level. He scores in this game. He breaks that record. He'll break Jimmy Greaves' record, so City have to try and keep him quiet. Now, in terms of Tottenham Hotspur themselves, they could be without manager Antonio Conte. He had an operation on his gallbladder on Wednesday, which thankfully has been a success, so he's on the road to recovery. I don't know if he's going to be at the stadium, if he's going to be on the touchline or not. That remains to be seen. If he's not there, that would be a huge loss to Tottenham Hotspur in the dugout. I'm not sure if he's going to be there or not. I await further clarification on that. Now, other threats in terms of their squad, don't really need to speak about Son-Heung. Fantastic player, scored a couple of goals in their last game that they played last weekend in an away match against Preston in the FA Cup in their 3-0 win. They beat Fulham as well by 1-0 in their last Premier League tie as well. So they're just starting to find their feet. City have just started to find their feet. So I reckon this could be a pretty close affair. It was pretty close at the Etihad Stadium. City 2-0 down, came back in the second half. City need to be much, much tighter cutting out the mistakes at the back and being clinical in front of goal. Now, we could see former Manchester City man Pedro Porro start in this game. He signed for Spurs on transfer deadline day on loan. They've got an obligation to make that transfer permanent in the summer for £39 million. He plays at right back, could well be going at right wing back as Tottenham play a back five. Doherty, who did play in their last game against Preston at right wing back, he's had his contract mutually terminated, so he's obviously not going to be playing in this game. He's no longer a Spurs player, so Porro could be in line for his debut. If it's not going to be him, could be Emerson Royale. I reckon they'll give Pedro Porro a good go in this game, and I reckon he will start. So I reckon Spurs' team will be pretty similar to Lloris in goal, Porro right wing back, and potentially Perisic at left wing back, Romero, Dyer and Davis going as their back three. Midfield made up of Bentancur and Hojbjerg, Kulusevski on one side, Son on the other, and Kane leading the line. Means players like Lenglet, Royal, Sanchez, Sessegnon, their options at the back in midfield. Players like Skip and Bissouma could also be options, and Richarlison too. I do add that Tottenham do look pretty short should they pick up any injuries to that front three of Kulusevski, Son and Harry Kane. Three fantastic forwards there. Take them out that team, and that team, in my opinion, looks a lot weaker. I know Perisic can push up and play much further forward, but is he of the quality right now as what that front three is? If City can keep that front three quiet, City could be in for a lot of success in this game, but that is easier said than done. Now, team news for Manchester City. Phil Foden should be back for this game. Not had any clarification on John Stones' injury in our last game, so I don't know if he's going to be fit and good to go or not. João Cancelo has left City on loan to Bayern Munich, so obviously he's no longer a City player until the end of the season, so he's not going to be featuring in this game as well. Now, in terms of form for Manchester City, won our last 3 in all competitions. We need to continue that form to get that pressure onto Arsenal. Arsenal playing before City, playing on Saturday away against Everton. They're fighting for their lives. First game under new manager Sean Dyche. Anything can happen. Please, Everton, do us a favour. Everton do end up doing us a favour. That could just be the motivation needed for City to come here and get a big 3 points. However, if it goes against us and Arsenal pick up a win, which is what you would expect, then Arsenal, before we've even kicked the ball, were 8 points behind, and City needing to win this game to get pressure back on, because after this weekend, Arsenal will have a game in hand on Manchester City. And as I said before, there's lots of games to go. It's not the do-all and end-all, and it's not the do-all or end-all because we've still got 2 massive games coming up against Arsenal, away in February and at home in April. So whilst we've still got 6 points available, that 6 points we can pick up and 6 points they can drop off. So that points tally can easily come down. But Arsenal's run of fixtures looks pretty smooth in my opinion, apart from Manchester City in February for the next, 5 or 6 weeks. So City really need to be matching Arsenal pound for pound and getting a run of games with consecutive wins. And normally in the second half of the seasons where we start to see City winning 2 to 3 months worth of games in a row, and I'm talking 10, 15 consecutive wins. That could well be what's needed to win the Premier League here for Manchester City. So with all that being said and done, I'm going to pop up my team prediction now. I'm going for Ederson to start in goal. It'll be Rico Lewis, I say playing on the right-hand side, or more cut inside and play alongside Rodri, and City will go with a back 3. If Stones isn't available to go, then I reckon it'll be Akanji going on the right-hand side, Ake on the left-hand side, and Laporte going through the middle. Diaz could be an option if Stones is fit. He could be another option for Manchester City as well. Always nice to have them options. Midfield will be made up of Rodri. I reckon we're going to go with Bernardo Silva playing in a deeper role. De Bruyne is going to play behind the striker. Mahrez on the right-hand side, Grealish on the left-hand side. Foden's only just come back from injury, so he doesn't need to immediately return into the starting 11. I'd make a couple of appearances off the bench, and if we're impressed and good to go, then getting some starts towards the middle and end of February. We've got lots of games coming up, and I'm going with that Haaland to start up top. I would be tempted, because it did work in our game at the Etihad, Alvarez. Start with a front 4. Alvarez playing as the second striker behind Haaland, and having Mahrez on the right-hand side and Grealish on the left-hand side could work wonders for Manchester City. So it does mean other options other than Alvarez on the bench could be players like Foden, Phillips, Gundogan, Walker, Diaz, Gomez, Palmer, Ortega, Moreno, John Stones if he's fit as well. So plenty of options there for Manchester City to go at. We're not needing to rotate because we've had a week off. We've got another week off until our next game against Aston Villa at home, so all focus has to be on this game. game, and it's going to be a very long 7 days should Manchester City lose this game and Arsenal win their game. That's a long 7 days to think about it. So hopefully 3 points, and that 3 points could be crucial come at the end of the season. I believe in the boys, we can do it. Now, betting tips for this game: Spurs are nearly 4-1 on Sky Bet to win this game. Certainly an outsider I'd be considering, because City have never scored at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've always lost here. The fact that they're 4-1, if you feel a bit pessimistic, there we go. City did give Tottenham some goals at the head-to-head. Otherwise, Tottenham didn't really make things happen. So, Kulusevski looked good. If you wanted to go for any player for the Spurs team to score any time, maybe him or Harry Kane to, become Tottenham Hotspur's leading all-time top goal scorer. Son likes to always score goals and make things happen against City when they're playing at home, so that might be another way to go. Haaland anytime maybe. I'm just throwing an outsider out there. I can sense City getting a corner goal. Nathan Ake, brilliant in the air, been very impressive. Score anytime? Maybe. Now, my score prediction, I'm going to back City to win this game. I've got to. I'm going for both teams to score. 2-1 Manchester City. City to win it late on. Why not? We need something. Now, speaking of today's video sponsor, BetMate, running Freebie February. All pots are free pots. You can join a pot for this game. £50 free pot is what it's worth. You can go and enter it. You can also go and enter the bigger prize of £750 by paying £5 to enter. As I said, use code JSGC10 on sign up for £10 in free bets. You can enter the pot for free. I'm in the pot. Are you? Now, my team for this pot, I've got Lloris in goal, because I think he's going to make more saves, and I don't think either keeper's going to keep a clean sheet. I've gone with Ake and Laporte at the back. I've got Rodri and Kulusevski as my midfield, and I've got Haaland and Kane up top. You do have until 5 minutes before kickoff to get your teams in. Teams can be edited once you've done your selection, so remember, don't let any rotation catch you out. You can alter your team up to 5 minutes before kickoff. If you're not going to have access to BetMate before the hour before the game to make your changes, if you so want to, then you can utilise your bench with players. I've got a strong bench: Ederson, Dyer, Hojbjerg and Son. I always pick players that I think are going to start just in case. Do remember, normal rules do apply. You've got an option of 6 players from each team. You do have to be 18 or over to join the BetMate community. The app is free to download. It's fantastic. Go and check it out. BetMate is available only to those in the United Kingdom only. Go and check them out. Links and details in the description. If you are going to gamble, please remember to gamble responsibly, and when the fun stops, stop. Let's go then. If you go into the big smoke for the game, have a great time. I'm very jealous. Their stadium, I went for the NFL games last year. It is a thing of absolute beauty. I'm sure you'll have a cracking time. Instead, alternatively, I'm going to be doing a live watch along of this game. The link will be out tomorrow for you guys to go and set your reminders for. I'll be live at 4 PM GMT on Sunday, so I'll see you then for that. So thank you everybody for watching, much appreciated. Leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. Also, don't forget as well to subscribe if you're new around here. Also, don't forget to go check out my social media links, Twitter and Instagram. They're in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen. TikTok link in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Email also in the description if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And a big thank you to BetMate for sponsoring today's match preview. You can go and check them out, links and details there in the description, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC, thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.